Greetings, fellow gamers. This is the gamer guy in a suit from the Echo Army YouTube channel. I'm back again with some more reviews. I was out for about a week or so being sick, but I've got a whole bunch of them coming your way starting today. I have a couple today, and we're going to start off first of all with a indie stealth action game called Clandestine. Clandestine was released on Steam on November 5th, 2015 by publisher-developer Logic Artists. Do note this game was reviewed using a key provided by the developer and or publisher. Now, just a quick little brief summary. For me, this game is just too pricey. $25 is a little too much on a game that absolutely is going to require a co-op partner for you to enjoy it to its fullest. The solo campaign here is just, it's severely lacking. Let me just go ahead and cover the whole game. But just for the quickie review, 2 out of 5 for the solo. But I could see it being like a 3 or 4 out of 5 for co-op if I got that opportunity. See, Clandestine actually has a really fantastic concept behind it. It's, you know, like this stealth action game, right? It's supposed to be played with 2 players. One player is like your stealth action type player. They're going to go through and they are going to, you know, do the third-person view type things, the action roll, the, you know, carrying the gun, the different little things that you would do with that. I don't want to give too much away, but, you know, basically distracting the guards and taking out guards and infiltrating places and stuff like that would be done by the action person. Your co-op partner would be basically running your support. They would have a terminal, you know, like a computer, that's hooked to the network where you're at, and they can check in on the security cameras and the doors and the guards and let you know the locations of the guards and the passwords to the security doors. There's like this whole hacking game going on for your co-op partner to do. So you guys are basically working together on the same game in, you know, different ways, and it's kind of neat. I really like this concept. Unfortunately, with it being a $25 game, it's been absolutely impossible for me to find anybody to play it with. And I think I know the reason why. The solo campaign itself, while decent, just isn't a $25 game. For stealth and action, if you want to play stealth and action, you're probably going to be playing like an Assassin's Creed or even Thief, especially at this price point. Thief comes to mind almost immediately. See, here's what this game is lacking. The game is fun overall, I guess, single player. It's just really rather bland and way overpriced. The graphics are a little dated, maybe, for this type of game. I'm thinking a $25 action game should have a little better graphics. The controls, to me, were incredibly frustrating. I didn't like the control setup, which could be worked around and you could learn to get used to, or you could remap. But one of the things I didn't really seem to like about the controls was, I get that it's a stealth game and there's points when I need to run and not run and all that. I can't run with a handgun drawn, and that makes no sense to me. I kind of need to be able to run with a handgun drawn. The reloading is a pain in the ass too. You have to reload every time. You have to hit R, and it's a pain in the ass. And I get it, it's to encourage the stealth, but it's not there for me, especially in a single player campaign. Another thing that was just really, really painful for me was the voice acting. The voice acting was a little rough, and I'm sure that has to do with translation. Probably in its native language, the game actually sounds a lot better. I'm sure it does. I'm almost positive the female role is voiced by a text-to-speech software, and you can kind of tell at some parts. Or that maybe at least some of her parts were thrown together at the last minute by a speech-to-text software and thrown in there. I don't know. This is a rough review for me. I'd like to, at some point, maybe come back after I find a co-op partner to play it with and give you a proper co-op review. But as far as it being a solo game, I can't recommend it. It's only a 2 out of 5, and I think the $25 price point has a lot to do with that. Now, maybe at $15, $10, $15, I could see getting into this, and then finding a co-op partner could make this definitely a $25 game, but it's too dependent on that right now. I'll get back to you when I play some co-op on this. Just for now, I can't do it. I hope you enjoyed this review. I hope you leave a thumbs up and a subscribe. Remember, we're going to start doing the giveaway thing a little more often than we used to, so if that's what you're here for, I guess stick around for that too, but hopefully you're enjoying the videos. Happy gaming.